Good afternoon, my name is Nova Campos, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about child development theories and the manner in which they correlate and affect education. First and foremost, developmental theories deal with certain age-oriented aspects of your upbringing. They essentially deal with physical, cognitive, emotional, and moral functions and certain stages in your life in which they begin to blossom and be more prominent. Today we will be utilizing Jean Piaget's stages of development alongside Lev Vygotsky's own research and concepts in aspects of education and child development. First and foremost, Jean Piaget has many stages within his developmental theories. However, we are going to be utilizing the pre-operational and the concrete operational stages today, because they essentially do prove how crucial it is to have good connections, to have a sense of trust and security within your caregiver, because if not, this does essentially transcend into your education. For the pre-operational stage, it is ages 2 to 6 years old, and it deals with developing language, developing social skills, and developing a sense of curiosity in the world around you. Now, you do not necessarily possess the sense of logic yet, the sense of morality, but you are beginning to venture off into becoming a person, becoming very sentient of yourself and the world around you. It is crucial for you to have a cognitive, secure attachment to your caregiver, because if you do not, this can essentially backfire you in the sense that if you do not have the communication, you don't have the patience given to you, the compassion, the reassurance, and again, the sense of security that you're safe and that you can explore the world around you. If you do not possess those things, it can essentially transcend into your education in the aspect that you don't want to try certain things, that you are afraid of the authoritative figures around you, of the people around you. You don't want to socially interact with people. You may not want to pursue certain subjects, or you may be prone to give up easily with certain subjects. If an issue arises where you don't understand something because you have not been given the sense of reassurance from your caregiver, this can potentially transcend into believing that failure is unacceptable, and this can essentially make you develop certain insecurities in the educational realm. Therefore, a secure attachment, having that sense of security, having that sense that you are safe, that you can make mistakes, that you can learn, is very crucial, and you do develop that within the pre-operational stage. On the contrary, you have the concrete operational stage. In this aspect, you are now developing logic. Therefore, if you have a secure attachment, this is good because you are developing logic, you are developing morality, you are developing what's right, what's wrong. You are essentially looking at many different concepts. But you are not quite there to where you are exploring abstract concepts quite yet. It is still a very baby step type thing where if you have a sense of secure attachment to your caregiver, this will benefit you because you can explore your logical aspects, you can explore morality, you can explore anything in your educational setting, such as certain subjects might fascinate you. You want to learn more about that certain subject, or certain subjects don't fascinate you, but you still have to do them, and you're going to try because you have that sense of reassurance that if you fail, it is perfectly fine, it is just part of life. Now, if you have caregivers that reprimand you and that make you feel bad or insecure for certain aspects of yourself, then it will do the opposite effect in the educational realm, where you just will completely shut down and believe that just it's too much, overwhelmed, and develop a lot of boundaries when it comes to your education. So by the end of the day, secure attachments are very crucial for your education, and essentially are very age sensitive, but very crucial again, because it's either going to help you feel comfortable with the world around you and feel a sense of security, curiosity, and have a sense of confidence, or the opposite. Now, we also have, I believe it is Lev Vygotsky. Now, he believes that children, He believes that children are active learners who benefit from hands-on experiences and secure upbringings. He also believes that children enter educational realms, and their upbringing definitely reflects in the way that they handle such educational realms. Now, he believes that disadvantaged kids, as in kids that did not receive the proper early childhood connections, the affection, the sense of trust, attachment, security, are more predisposed to be a little more difficult to teach in the aspect that they might not see authoritative figures as trustworthy, or maybe they see authoritative figures as more of an obstacle rather than something that's welcoming. They may be just difficult to engage in the classroom environment because they again do not have that sense of trust, safety, or security due to a lack of communication, patience, compassion, and overall attachment to a caregiver. Because again, by the end of the day, these are people that they are around constantly. So if they can't feel safe around them, it essentially transcends into how they feel about the world around them, with complete strangers and different environments constantly moving and changing and shifting. That is what an educational environment essentially is for them. Now, this doesn't mean that it is going to be impossible. Teachers, thankfully, do have the means to choose between a strong education or addressing certain behavioral issues or aspects of a child who has a neglectful or difficult or lack of genuinely connected childhood with their caregiver. So teachers, thankfully, do have the aspects of addressing these issues, and he does touch up on how, with the proper care and the proper attention, this can be overcome, and essentially it can affect their education positively once they do begin to feel that sense of trust. Now, I do believe that children are sponges. They essentially absorb what the world around them has to offer, and they do mirror the behaviors and the manner in which people around them behave. So essentially, they trust or they don't trust. It all really does depend on their environment and how they are cared for, or unfortunately not cared for, and it definitely does reflect in the way that they pursue an education and the way that they interact with the world around them and socially go about their day. Thank you so much for listening to my speech, and I look very much forward to hearing everyone else's speeches. And yes, thank you so much, and have a lovely evening. Thank you.